Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Anna Schneider, and today I have a question for you. Have you ever wondered why so many men, especially as we age, feel powerless about their sexual health? Maybe you've heard whispers about erectile dysfunction, or ED, that left you feeling confused, ashamed, or even hopeless. Well, let me tell you something right now. You are not alone, and you can take back control. For over 20 years, I've worked with incredible patients, vibrant, strong men in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, helping them reclaim their confidence and vitality. Today, we're busting the myths about ED that hold you back. Myths that say it's just old age or all in your head. Spoiler alert, the truth is so much more empowering. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll feel proud of your body and ready to act. Let's dive in. And hey, drop a comment below. What's one health myth you've heard that you're curious about? Let's get this conversation started. Let's tackle the first big myth. Erectile dysfunction is just part of getting older. Oh, how I wish I could banish this one forever. Yes, as we age, our bodies change. I see it every day in my practice. But here's the science. ED is not an inevitable sentence handed down by Father Time. It's often a signal, a little nudge from your body saying, hey, let's check in. Here's the reality. Studies show that about 40% of men over 40 experience some form of ED, and that number climbs to nearly 70% by age 70. But, and this is the exciting part, those same studies tell us it's often tied to things we can influence, like heart health, blood flow, and lifestyle. I've had patients in their 80s who've turned things around with simple changes. Think of your body like a classic car. With age, it might need a tune-up, better fuel, a little maintenance, but it's still built to run. Poor circulation, high blood pressure, or diabetes can clog the pipes, so to speak. And guess what? Those are things we can work on together. So, no, ED isn't normal aging, it's a challenge, and you're stronger than it. Quick question for you. Have you noticed any other changes in your energy or stamina lately? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear your story. Now, myth number 2, ED is all psychological. Oh, this one frustrates me. Sure, stress or anxiety can play a role, I've seen it in my patients. But let's be real, your body isn't just a puppet on emotional strings. There's a physical side to this, and it deserves your attention. Picture this, your blood vessels are like highways delivering energy to every part of you. If those highways get blocked, say, by cholesterol or smoking, the traffic slows down. That's often what's happening with ED. Research from the American Heart Association shows that ED can even be an early warning sign of heart disease, up to 3 years before a heart attack in some cases. Isn't that wild? Your body's trying to talk to you, and it's time we listen. But let's not dismiss the mind entirely. I've had patients who felt so defeated by this myth that they stopped trying, and that breaks my heart. You're not weak, you're human. So, if you're feeling down, let's lift that weight together. What's one thing stressing you out lately? Share it below, sometimes just saying it out loud helps. Alright, myth 3, pills are your only answer. Look, I'm a doctor, I prescribe medications when they're needed, and they can be a game changer for some. But here's the truth I've learned over decades, your power goes way beyond a prescription pad. Take John, a 67-year-old patient of mine. He came in thinking a little blue pill was his only hope. But after we talked, he started walking 30 minutes a day, cut back on processed foods, and added more leafy greens, simple stuff. 6 months later, he was beaming, saying, "Dr. Anna, I feel 20 years younger." Studies back this up. A 2020 review found that men who exercised regularly cut their ED risk by up to 50%. Now, medications like Viagra can help, and there's no shame in that. I'm all for tools that work. But why stop there? You've got the strength to nourish your body, move it, and own it. So, tell me, what's one healthy habit you're proud of, or one you want to start? Let's cheer each other on in the comments. Here's the myth that hurts the most: if you talk about ED, you're weak. My friends, I've sat with hundreds of men who felt this way, and let me tell you, opening up is the strongest thing you can do. In my 20 years as a doctor, I've seen silence steal more joy than ED ever could. One patient, Mike, kept it bottled up for years. When he finally talked to me, we found it was tied to his diabetes, something we managed together. Today, he's thriving, and he told me, "Dr. Anna, I wish I'd spoken up sooner." Here's a stat to chew on. The National Institutes of Health estimate that only 1 in 4 men with ED seek help. That means 75% are missing out on solutions. You deserve better. Talking, whether to me, a doctor, or even a friend, is your first step to freedom. So, what's holding you back from that conversation? Let's break that barrier together. Share your thoughts below. So, what now? You've busted the myths, let's build your roadmap. Here's what I tell every patient: start small, but start strong. First, move your body, even 20 minutes a day boosts blood flow. Second, eat for vitality, think nuts, berries, and fish, they're nature's secret weapons. Third, check in with your doctor, a quick blood test can spot issues like low testosterone or high cholesterol. And finally, talk about it, with me, your partner, or your buddies. You're not alone in this fight. Here's my challenge: pick one step and try it this week. Maybe it's a walk around the block or swapping soda for water. Then come back here and tell me how it felt. I'll be reading every comment. You've got the wisdom of your years and the strength to rewrite your story. Let's do this together. There you have it, my friends, the myths are gone, and the power's yours. I'm Dr. Anna Schneider, and I'm so proud of you for being here. You're not just aging, you're thriving, and I'm honored to be your partner on this journey. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one takeaway from today that hit home? Drop it in the comments, and let me know where you're watching from. Are you in New York, London, Hanoi, or somewhere else? I love connecting with you all. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs a boost. Subscribe if you haven't, we've got more myth-busting and health hacks coming your way. Let's keep this community growing, because together, we're unstoppable. Until next time, take care of that incredible body of yours, you've earned it. See you in the comments.